Hi, this is Coach David Halal. Um, in order for you to understand the two side of the spectrum, for you to understand the masculine and the feminine energy, you must study. You cannot just listen to other people. You cannot just listen to your mom and to your dad. Don't let your mom tell you about what man is like. Basically telling you this is what you need to expect from men, and don't let your dad tell you what you should expect from women. It's not because they are totally wrong, but they are mostly wrong, because most people, apart from experience, and of course experience, there's nothing wrong with experience, except that most of the times it's because of their way of thinking. So if you're a positive person, although you will have multiple relationships, because life is about relationships, and relationships, most of them do not last. And there's nothing wrong with that. I know, we have been told if you're in a relationship, it should last forever. If you get married, it should last forever. If no, it should not last forever, because otherwise you wouldn't become who you're supposed to become. Because everybody who enters your life comes to teach you, comes to make you a stronger and a better version of yourself. Your true self. It's kind of like every relationship you have is to chip away all this rust, because you're a diamond in a rough. You have to be cleaned, you have to be washed, and you have to even be processed for you to become that diamond that you are, that precious stone. You see? So you gotta understand that you must study the yang and the yin, understanding the mystical and the physical and the spiritual side of men and female, male and female. So don't just listen to your papa, to your mama, to your mom, to your dad, to your daddy and mommy, but listen to you listen to them also. I'm not saying don't listen to them at all, but listen to them partly. But you need to study and read, because a lot of people are looking for great relationships, but they don't even know themselves. They don't study themselves. They don't study their zodiac signs. They don't study how they act, who they are. They don't study themselves. They don't write things down. This is how I am. I know I can tell you exactly how I am, what I don't like, because I study myself. I study my zodiac sign. I study the way I act in certain areas and certain circumstances. How I act in a crowd, how I act when there's a lot of people, how I act when I'm by myself, how I act when I'm sad, how I act when I am happy, when I'm frustrated, when I'm angry, how I act. I take note to know myself, because the wise, the book of wisdoms, they all talk to us and tell us to know thyself. You must learn yourself. And then also, the book of wisdom, the Bible says, men, study your woman, dwell with your woman according to understanding. So you must understand them. You must study. If you're a man, you must study the female. Once you know yourself, once you learn yourself, you study other people. You study how the female act, what to expect. You must understand certain things. And I'm gonna give you two references apart from listening to my channel, because I do a lot of reading. If you would like, and really I would recommend you to buy two books that are very, very important. One of them is The Way of the Superior Man. It is written by a guy named David Deida. David, D-A-V-I-D, Deida, D as in dog, E-I-D-A. David Deida. The Way of the Superior Man, and then the second one is How to Be a 3% Man, written by Corey Wayne. Buy these two books and you will not regret it. You will learn a lot about yourself, about your gender, and also how the opposite sex act. It's very important for you to do that. And don't just listen to your mom and dad and to your friends, but listen to these guys, because they have put their experience behind it and have been quite successful reading these two books when it comes to how to deal with the opposite sex, even at work or even in relationships. Anyway, I just wanted to explain that to you, and I want you to be more educated when it comes to that, because just because you have a bachelor's or a master's or a PhD, don't think you know anything about women. One thing I've learned is that every single man that I've met so far, that I've been talking to, or young and old, some of them are in their late 60s, early 70s, all of them will tell you they don't know anything about women. They'll tell you, certain things about women that are true, but they mostly dead wrong, because they go according to only their experiences. You understand? And same thing about women. They will tell you certain thing about men, although women have a more clearer understanding when it comes to relationships, but they don't know much about men either. Okay, so study, read, or you can buy the Audible books, and I will put the links on the bottom of this YouTube video. This is Coach David Halal, fearlessly and passionately pursuing his call and his destiny. Don't forget to subscribe, like my videos. I'll talk to you again. Bye-bye.